He always said the same thing: "I'll do it tomorrow." At first it sounded harmless. It's just a small delay, a little postponement. Tomorrow felt safe. Tomorrow felt infinite. But one day, tomorrow wasn't there anymore. Daniel was the kind of man who dreamed big, but lived small. He carried notebooks filled with business ideas, workout plans, and goals he promised himself he'd achieve. He wanted to write a book, learn the guitar, and run a marathon. His friends admired his vision, his family respected his passion, but deep inside, Daniel knew the truth none of it was real. It was all hidden under one sentence: "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow became a shield. When he was tired, when he was scared, when life felt overwhelming, that single word rescued him from responsibility. But it also chained him to the same place, year after year. One evening, after scrolling endlessly on his phone, Daniel stumbled across an old message he had written to himself 5 years earlier. "Start the business today. 8. Don't wait." He laughed bitterly. 5 years later, nothing had changed. His body was weaker, his ambition dimmer, and his confidence nearly gone. The very dreams that once made his heart race now made him feel ashamed. It hit him like a punch. Tomorrow wasn't his friend. It was the greatest thief he had ever known. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned, replaying every time he had whispered those 4 words: "I'll do it tomorrow." He thought about the job he stayed stuck in, because he never applied for the better one. The guitar sitting in the corner, collecting dust. The running shoes that had never touched the pavement. He saw the years pile up like a mountain of wasted days, and for the first time, he understood the cost of his delay. The next morning, Daniel stood in front of the mirror. His eyes were heavy, but there was fire in them, and anger not at the world, but at himself. He realized something powerful. Tomorrow never truly comes. There is only today, only now, and the longer he kept waiting, the further he was drifting from the man he wanted to be. So he made a choice. A small one, but a real one. He laced up his running shoes and went outside. His body screamed in protest. His lungs burned after just a few minutes. But when he stopped, something shifted. He wasn't proud of the distance, barely a mile, but he was proud of himself. For once he hadn't said tomorrow. That night, instead of scrolling on his phone, Daniel picked up his guitar. His fingers stumbled, the sound was rough, but each note felt like a victory. For the first time in years, his actions and his dreams were walking together. Days turned into weeks. Runs got longer, the guitar chords clearer. He finally dusted off one of those notebooks and wrote the first chapter of his book. It wasn't perfect, but it was alive. And so was he. The people around him noticed the change. His coworkers saw a new energy, his friends saw consistency they'd never seen before, and his family saw pride in his eyes. Daniel wasn't just talking anymore. He was building. And that's when he understood. Life doesn't reward the man who waits. Life rewards the man who begins. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you trade your dreams for comfort. You choose regret over progress. You may think tomorrow is safe, but it's a dangerous lie. Because tomorrow's not promised, and even if it arrives, it will bring new excuses, new fears, and new reasons to delay. Daniel's story is a reminder not just for him, but for anyone listening, that transformation doesn't happen in grand moments. It happens in the small, quiet decision to start today. Not with perfection, not with mastery, but with courage. Maybe you're holding on to a dream right now. Maybe you've told yourself 100 times that you'll start tomorrow going to the gym, learning that skill, starting that side hustle, repairing that relationship. But what if tomorrow never comes? Ask yourself, how many dreams have you already buried under the word later? How many times have you robbed yourself of progress because you were waiting for a perfect day that doesn't exist? The truth is, your life won't change when the calendar changes. It changes when your actions do. Daniel isn't a superhero. He's just a man who finally realized that waiting was killing him faster than failure ever could. And if he can step out of the cycle, so can you. So the next time you hear yourself say, "I'll do it tomorrow," stop. Catch yourself. Remind yourself that tomorrow is a liar, and the only thing that matters is what you choose to do today. So one day you will wake up and realize that you've run out of tomorrows. And when that day comes, you want to care about the excuses you'll only care about the chances you didn't to take. Don't let that happen to you. Pick one thing, just one, and start now. No matter how small, no matter how imperfect. Because the greatest power you will ever have is the ability to take action in this very moment. And if you're ready to stop living for tomorrow, if you're ready to reclaim your time, your discipline, and your life, then make this your first step. Start today. If this story hit you, if it reminded you of the dreams you've been putting off, then don't just click away. Join me here. Subscribe. Every week I am sharing stories and lessons to help you fight the lies of tomorrow and live with purpose today. Remember, your future self is begging you to begin. The only question is, will you keep waiting, or will you finally choose now?